Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today was a pretty good day in the sense of there was some good opportunities if you got the good risk rewards and managed it well. And I'm gonna show you intraday as well, the 5-day and the 30-minute. So let's start on the 30-minute, right? So the 30-minute, um, you can see that yesterday, right, we were tapering along here, right? And then we had that bounce, which I showed you guys yesterday, right? So we bounced up from here and then had an entry right here off of 5-day, right? And then entries right here off of purple, right? So you couldn't be fully short. There was some short scalps that you could have taken, right? But you can't be fully short because we are still in that bullish algo of the purple. But however, you have to notice that yellow tapering as well, right? The resistance, right? So you really have to wait for that good risk to reward. And that's what we got right here, right? And the good move up right here. Um, and then a possible also short right here as well, right? Um, but yeah, so it was pretty it was pretty choppy, but it was still good if you were able to manage the risk reward and took it as such, right? So same with the 5-minute, right here. Um, could have entered right here, right? I didn't really trade this. I did enter right here though. Um, at 10:05, 10:10, right? Um, then short, for example, would be around right here, right? Um, and then you can see still we how we bounced off this buying channel, right? And then another entry would be right here, right? All the way up to this orange was this the resistance, right? Then a short possible is also right here, right? This was a good short. I did take that. So yeah, it was pretty good. Not bad. I actually enjoy days like these if you understand the context and the algos, right? Pretty easy to trade if you follow the algos, right? And you respect them, okay? So I'm gonna intraday right now, right? So this was the bounce from the 5-day, right? I didn't really see a good microstructure, right? But I saw that structure right here, right? So the entry was good for me right here, especially at the break right here at the purple. Pretty good entry for me. And then I just held it. It wasn't much continuation, so I did sell right here, right? Um, then a short, for example, would be right here, right? Perfect left shoulder, head, and then right shoulder right here, and then the drop right here, right? But again, you can't be fully short because again, you have the purple that I showed you, right? The purple, you have to be careful. Purple right here, right? So you cannot be fully short and you cannot hold, right? If we were headed down today, we would have wanted to see like some sort of cup close, right? Back at this level, right? To know that we're short, right? So then you just chop, right? You could have taken scalps along all the way, right? Especially off this purple, right? This is a good scalp. The left shoulder, head, the right shoulder right here off of purple. Um, then it's just chop. You just wait for a better risk reward. Not that's pretty simple. Good trade scalp right here. Off this double top and the right shoulder right here, right? Um, then also a possible entry. You have to notice the white algo right here, right? That's also a tapering algo, right? As well as it's a controlled selling tapering, right? So left shoulder, head, right shoulder, perfect move up. This was the last trade. The trade that I've talked about right here that we bounced off purple with, right? So you see how we were building liquidity for at least 2 hours, right? Two to 3 hours, right? So then we finally had that bounce up, right? The market built enough liquidity and then we bounced off and rejected at the yellow up top, right? So you see that same thing that you see right here. So you have to understand the 30-minute context to understand this market and the entries, right? So you had an entry off of white, you had an entry off of purple, right? And also had an entry off of blue right here. So there was three chances to take this trade all the way up, right? Um, then you could also possibly take some scalp shorts, right? When you see the rejection of yellow, right? Um, Off of this right shoulder, right? And then more of a rejection right here, right? When we close this right here at teal, right? And then eventually closing this cup right here, right? At 15:05, but it was too late in the day. I didn't really trade this. You could have taken the entry off of orange here, right? Pretty good. But I didn't want to trade this because it was too close. But honestly, for Friday, so tomorrow, I wish we had some type of more defined structure, right? But if we don't wait for that, right? Wait for the break at least, right? Close of this inverse cup at 526.55 level, right? And then wait for a handle off of yellow, and then a break, right? And then possibly close the cups around here, right? Inverse cup right here, right? Or here, depends on how much selling pressure there is, right? And where the market wants to grab liquidity, right? Um, most likely we're gonna close the inverse cup at the 5-day, right? And then use the 5-day as some sort of resistance, and then bounce down, and then close the inverse cup right here, right? Um, right. So that, look forward to that tomorrow. But if we are headed up, honestly, we need a bigger push up. Um, at least a big push up. We have to open up tomorrow at this 535 levels. Sorry, 533, 534, any of these levels right here, right? Um, off of this purple, right? Then wait for a handle, right? Some type of microstructure, and then you can take the trade up, right? Then possibly test the 20-day up here, right? But we are signs of a tapering up here, heavy resistance. So be careful tomorrow. You can call it a day early if you want tomorrow, if you don't see any continuation or some type of clear structure, right? Don't overtrade on Friday. And I just noticed I was showing you the wrong chart. Oh my lord. Okay, guys. So the clear tapering off this yellow, right? Right, we can see that the inverse cup close here, right? And some type of microstructure to break us all the way down, right? There's gonna be a another yellow and another orange, right? So look forward to that. Then grab the liquidity off of yellow right here, right? And then close this possible inverse cup right here, right? But if we are headed up, we need to see a move up tomorrow, right? Like I said, at the 532, 533, 534 level, right? And bounce off this purple right here, right? But yeah, wait for confirmation tomorrow, and again, end early if you need to. Oh god, it's only 7:26 minutes. I think I might keep the day short, but I hope you guys understood the entries. I hope you understood how easy today was. It was really hard, even though we were in this like choppy range, right? It wasn't hard if you understood the risk to reward, right? If you waited for the building of liquidity every single time, as well as the rejection from the top, right? When you see a rejection like this, right? You can expect a pretty good move down. And yeah, so when I saw we were tapering at this purple, I was not shorting it. I was not holding it. I was not holding positions. I was just focused on waiting for the move up, right? Which we did get 3 chances on the intraday, right? But yeah, anyways, keep it short. See you guys tomorrow.